I mean, speaking of Hannah, that is our other favorite show that we know you from. But I do have to ask because, he gets this a lot. What are your thoughts on like still being asked about it? Because it was a while ago. Like, do you enjoy talking about the season or like the show still or like?
I don't mind. 'Cause it was such a fun part of my life. And it's also a part of my life that gave me so much opportunity. So for me, it hasn't like I enjoy it. Like it's I could imagine all I did was travel around the world, hang out with the guys, drink beers, and talk to a girl every now and then.
Yeah.
Like, how great is that?
Yeah.
So
That's so true when you put it that way.
Yeah. I got no negativity, you know? Like, so it was very good experience. So
you were on, I would say, the greatest season of The Bachelorette in history.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but right now it keeps coming back up on my TikTok.
Yeah. I was gonna bring that up. Yeah. Yeah. The or what is definitely getting a second go around.
Yeah. So
and I watch Hannah on it, and I still watch it like as such like a proud get his ass.
We literally, I think it came up on my TikTok too, like not too long ago, but obviously we were watching it before you came because we were like, we have to rewatch this because we couldn't remember like what exactly was going on.
Yeah.
But like, it's just so cool to like see her, like just the way she's like, no, like the way she talks to him and like does not take the disrespect and her freaking moving the podium. It's just,
I think that's the best Hannah we ever got. I think she was so strong. So, I mean, I was her biggest fan watching her when all that was going down. And I still watch it like, yeah, Hannah, there you go. That's the Hannah.
So good.
It cracks me up. Like you and Jed like going up to Luke and then Pete's just like next behind Hannah.
He's like I'll stay back.
You're like, or what?
He's smart, man. He's actually the smart one.
We were cracking up. I was like, I didn't realize that.
He's like, I'm gonna let them fight. I'll get disqualified, and then I'll
be with the girl.
It's so good. It's so good.
I know.
Obviously, you and Hannah are still friends. Did that take a while for you guys to like rekindle after the show, or how was navigating that? Because I feel like you guys are one of like the strongest friendships of like a lead and a contestant to come out of the show.
Strong is an interesting word. I think we've had a lot of like ups and downs, you know, and it's been strength is kind of probably what's kept us friends, you know. I think the show put so many hurdles in front of us, and you know, when I got off the show, you know, we tried to hang out and see how it was, and then, you know, I handled some things in ways I probably weren't the best, you know, but I was like a new kid. Like I was like, in my mind, I'm like, you got to date 30 guys. I'm going to try and date a couple, you know, around and see how it goes. She didn't enjoy that. And I probably could have handled it a lot better than that. So there's regrets, of course. And then we didn't talk for a while. And then when my mom passed, her and my mom were like talking all the time, you know? So we kind of started hanging out again. Then that's when COVID happened. We were all together again. And that was just not the right time for me to try anything like that. You know, like, and she didn't get the best me, and I was a very hurt and, you know, lost me, you know, when you lose your mother and you're kind of just isolated because of quarantine. And then you have Hannah there and Matt there, and pretty much the whole country was like eyes on us at that point. Like I remember there was like always a parade of cars going down our streets and always a paparazzi outside our house.
Really?
And I'm like, this is Jupiter, Florida. Like, this doesn't happen here. This happens in LA. You know? So it was like just a very difficult way to try and heal, and then also try and rekindle something with someone or get to know someone again. Yeah. So I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't healthy for anybody, and many regrets through it all. And which is where the strength is. Like we both had our ups and downs, and still are able to pick up the phone and like, hey, I could use you for this show. It could be really awesome. Yeah. And her to be like, yeah, I'll do it. Like it'd be, you know, let's knock it out.
It's cool.
And she was such a pro. She worked so hard on it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's amazing.
It's cool on both of your ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
That's sweet.
Ever considered rekindling things with Luke, or?
I've always thought it would be so cool to do like a sit down with him.
Right.
Because
we'll host it.
We should.
There's some mental health.
We might
there.
need to sit like one of you might need to sit like in between. You know, I don't know. I think we can handle it like as you know, like good men now. But Luke was the biggest star of our show. Looking back at it now, like I can't believe some of the, like looking back at it now, I can't believe some of the things he said, how things went down. Like you couldn't have written it better as a Bachelorette show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's tough to believe
amazing.
it wasn't written.
Yeah. Like it just made Hannah look so much better. It made me look great because I mean he was just throwing me giant juicy grapefruits that I could just hit out of the park. You know, it was just teed up perfectly. And
Yeah.
I gotta go back and rewatch the whole season.
I know we should. So you would recommend someone to do Special Forces? Would you recommend a friend to do The Bachelor?
Yeah, I think I would. But I think you can't go into The Bachelor, Bachelorette, anything like that with any kind of idea that you want to be something else after. Like for me, it was like, I'm gonna go on, have fun, date a girl, drink beer, and whatever happens, happens. And I think you guys got like my greatest compliment I got was you just saw me on that show from all my that's the Tyler I knew, you know?
Right.
I think if you go on there calculated, trying to have some plan and afterwards, you're never gonna be authentic. You're not gonna be yourself. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of.
And you got to have a Luke Parker and a Hannah Brown.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah. No, I know. I mean, both are kind of hard to replicate.
Yeah.
One in a good way, one in a.
I would say so.
I feel like the show's making a comeback though.
Yeah, for sure.
Joey did a great job. I heard.
Great.
I didn't get to really watch it, but I feel like Joey did a great job, and people are buzzing again, which was kind of not it for a while.
Yeah.
Last
season saved it.
Yeah, we watched this past season. This was the first one we definitely have like consistently watched over the past few. And it was great. I mean, I think they're finally starting to go back to like cast in like a genuine, like when they're casting, they're picking like genuine people. They're not like trying to make storylines and stuff because I mean, everyone was
They just
really
had
great.
Amazing supportive women on this season.
Yeah.
We just had Daisy on here, and she's just like they all just seem so great.
Yeah.
I think that's like what made like the Golden Bachelor like great too. It was like wholesome and like supportive. Like that's what we want. We don't care about the crazy drama every minute. You know, give us some good. You know.
Yeah. That's so true.